everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This will probably be my last hashtag what's for dinner video of 2024. Can you guess what I'm gonna make? I have my pan here ready to strain something. Got some beef bouillon, an egg, flour, got a little bit of milk, got my bouillon cubes ready, and in here is some extra broth, and then here's the leftover from Christmas dinner. Can't throw these goodness away. So what am I making? Stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. If you're new here, please consider to hit that subscribe button down there. Leave me a thumbs up if you would, and please consider to share this video out. And it's always nice to hear from all of my family members, so please try and leave a comment. All right, so Christmas dinner, I had beef pot roast. There's potatoes, carrots, onions, celery, not much beef left at all, some pieces. So what I'm going to make today are homemade noodles. Yep, I love homemade noodles. I can't see throwing all this good broth away. So I'm going to drain the contents of this broth, the veggies that are left. And then I'm going to save this and heat these veggies up as a side dish to go with my noodles. Oh, there went a potato. Look at all that goodness, y'all. So I'll just let this drain while I prepare the broth. I hate when I make a mess. But look at that. Good broth, right? Okay, so in this container here, which was sour cream at one time, but I'm frugal. I save all my containers for storage. This was the leftover gravy. Oops. Leftover gravy. I'm going to throw this in my broth. Bloop, 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 fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. I hope everyone had a beautiful Christmas. I had a nice Christmas. It was very nice. Christmas Eve, we went to my nephew's house. April's son, his girl, hosted Christmas dinner. We had turkey and all the trimmings. It was awesome. Okay, so I got the broth from the leftover roast and my leftover gravy. Here are 5 bouillon cubes. I got this from the Family Dollar. I think it was like $2.59. It's cheaper than anywhere else. So I have 5 of them. I'm putting them in there. Then I'm going to add water. There's one container. This is 4 cups. What's everyone's plans for New Year's? Doing anything New Year's Eve? There's 8 cups. Now I'm going to put this on the stove. Let it come to a boil, and then I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer. And I'm going to taste it. If it needs some salt, I'll add a little bit of salt. I might add a touch of onion powder to this. But it smells so good right now, though. It's kind of amazing, honestly. I'm going to give it a little taste right this second. Oh. It does taste like the beef broth, that's for sure. Now my bouillon cubes are in there. Don't forget they'll melt, and you know, I'm going to give it a chance to do its thing. And then taste it. Because you can always add to it. You can't take it out once it's in there. So stay tuned. We'll be back. Okay, well the broth is heating up. I'm going to show you how I make noodles. I got to take my rings off, because I have lost maybe 2 pounds. And I don't want the rings in there. But when I was getting the eggs out, I accidentally broke one. So there's one egg in this bowl already. Okay? And then I have an egg here. I'm going to crack it. Dang it. I don't know what's up with the eggs lately, but they're so thin, the shells on the eggs. I don't know if anybody else have noticed that. So I had to pick out the shell there. But they're so thin and brittle like eggs. I don't know what's going on. And then there was a big recall on eggs. So if you have eggs from a store, Costco I think it was, Sam's Club, check the recall. So I have 2 eggs in here. I'm going to use 2 eggshells full of milk. I shake on this hand. That's probably why I break eggs. But hey, when you're old, that's what happens. Okay. We're going to give this a whisk up. I'm going to use a fork. Maybe. I should have had it ready. But hey, that's what happens. I'm authentic. What you see is what you get, baby. I hope 2025 is going to be a great year for everybody. So there's my wet. I'm also going to add some salt. I think that's about enough. Because don't forget, my beef broth is salty already. I'm also going to do 2 cups of flour. Just regular all-purpose flour. There's one. I hope you can see okay. We're just going to give this a stir around. Once the ball forms, we will put it out on the counter and knead it. See how it's coming together? I'll give it one more. And after your dough comes together and you knead it, you want to let it rest for a minute. My broth is about to come to a boil, so I'm going to turn it down. Now, if you have a mixer, you can do this in a mixer. My grandmother never used a bowl. She'd do it just on the countertop. Yeah. Now, see how that is starting to be clumpy and rickety-rackety? You like my terms? You scrape around the bowl. And before I get my hands in this, I am going to turn my broth down. So give me a minute. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Share this video out. Alright, I'm going to turn this down to a simmer, simmer, simmer. I gave it a little stir. Alright, so I'm going to stick my hand in here and grab some flour. Give it a little toss around. We're going to dump this out on the counter. Some people use lots of egg yolks to make their noodles, but, you know, it's just me here, so. And I just use my fingers and clean that off of there. And then, here we go. We're going to knead it. You'll see that come together. I hope you can see it okay. I should have made it over here. In, out, in, out, in, and out. You want the dough to come together. Clean your hands every once in a while. And yes, my hands are clean. Now, when I would host you know, Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, Easter, I'd have to make 4 or 5 batches of these noodles because people absolutely love them. They're good. It's fresh pasta. You could cut this in real thin strips, use it as linguine. See how that's looking? Cleaned up them little pieces, parts, right? Let me give it a couple more times. See that? It feels kind of, I don't know, like a little, not like Play-Doh, but it's softer than Play-Doh. It feels so good in your hands. It's good therapy. Good workout if you have arthritis. All right, so there it is. I cleaned all the little pieces parts. See that? I'm going to take just a down more. Sprinkle it across here. I'm going to get a clean dish towel. I have a clean dish towel. I'm going to put it over that. And we're going to let it rest for a little bit. We'll come back and roll it out and you'll see what it's all about. Stay tuned. Hit that thumbs up. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes or better. Here's my dough. It's kind of soft. I'm just going to go like this and help start the rollout process. This was 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of flour and 2 eggs I used. Some people only use the yolk. I like using the whole egg. Why waste it? Eggs are $5 a dozen. Oh, unbelievable. See? There it is. Now I already have some flour on here. I'm going to take my rolling pin and roll it across this. Flour up my rolling pin. Give it a little toss. My counter's uneven. My broth is on simmering. We're going to start rolling this out. Now you can make these as thick as you want or as thin as you want. Like I said, my grandmother gave me this recipe and I absolutely love it. Everyone loves the noodles. My sister Tina now, she makes the best noodles and she makes hers a little different from me. See that? I don't know how she does it. She only has, you know, the one arm and the other hand she only has 3 fingers. So she has a hard time typing. Here my counter, it's squeaky. I need me a handyman. Now I am going live New Year's Eve. And there will be one giveaway. And we're going to pull that right after the clock strikes midnight. You must be a subscriber. YouTube is not affiliated with that giveaway in any shape or form. You cannot regift it. I'll put hopefully a thumbnail up. Oops, dang it, I'll just leave that. I'm going to put a thumbnail up. I think this is about as thin as I'm making these. Oh, pardon me. It feels so thin. I wish you could see it. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is take this dusting of flour. We're going to dust the top of it here. And I think we're going to roll the other way. We're going to roll this way. Ready? this up like a Jimmy Dean sausage. Or if you're a smoker, roll them up. Roll them if you got them. I plan on stop smoking cigarettes for the new year. And I've been taking down my Christmas stuff. My grandmother always told us it was bad luck to take the old into the new. But I don't know how true that is. Old superstitions, you know? If you made it this far in the video, I thank you so much for watching. There you go. I have my rolled noodles. It's probably from my elbow to my hand. Like that tells you how big it is, huh? And then I'm going to grab my handy dandy knife. I've had this for a long, long time. I'm just going to make thin cuts. Because I like thin noodles. Now you want to do this fast and quick, and then you're going to unroll them all. So stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. I cut it off. As you can see, I started to unroll these already. There's some of the plate. They feel so tender and nice. See how it's sliced? It just unrolls. And they're not quite as thick as my knuckle. They're about half the size, you know, the space in between your knuckle. My grandmother would cut hers a little thicker. But I don't like them because they plump up when you cook them, you know? They expand. So, see, I have them all ready here. See that? I'm not washing my hands because I still got to grab the noodles yet. So I'm going to bring you over here to the stove. I wish I had a tripod to show you better, but we're going to do it. Yeah, you get a mess when you make them, but hey, that's the beauty of it. So as you can see, I transferred to a bigger pot. There's the broth down in there. It's about to boil, so we're going to drop our noodles in here. Okay. Bam. I hope you can see them. Now these will take about an hour, maybe hour and a half to cook. Because after it comes to boil, I'm going to turn them down just a hair. I know it's hard to see. I'm also going to add some pepper. And I'm going to add a dab more salt. Actually, I'm going to put maybe a tablespoon. See that? I wish you could see them better. But there's what they'll look like. See how they start to plump already? This is almost going to boil. I'm going to turn it down and let it cook for a while. Thank you for watching. There you can get a picture of them. Aren't them special? Thank you for watching. And if you can, please consider to hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. And I thank you very much for watching. This is #What'sForDinner on a Saturday night. Probably be my last #What'sForDinner this year. And hopefully January we'll start off on a big upswing. Look out for the thumbnail for New Year's Eve live stream. I love you, and thanks for watching. And until we meet again, God bless all of us. There's the finished meal. Now, like I told you, there wasn't quite a lot of beef in the potatoes and carrots and celery and onions that were left. So I made myself 6 chicken nuggets. But there's the noodles. Don't them look good? The potatoes and carrots and stuff that was left from the roast. And I'm having some black coffee. So here it goes. Bon appetit. Oh, they taste so good. I really do appreciate and adore each and every one of you. I thank you so much for the support that you've shown me over the year 2024. I absolutely adore you. Please, if you can, share this video out. Leave me a comment. If you would like to join my channel as a membership, you can hit the button if you feel like it. I would appreciate it. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. So, bon appetit. Hashtag what's for dinner. Thank you so much for watching and all your love and support. I wish you all the best for 2025. Happy New Year, everyone. God bless all of us.